Recently I sat in with a band of buddies I met at a coffee shop actually. They recognized me from YouTube and we got to talking and they had a band and invited me to play some songs with them, so I said, hell yeah man. Hollowhead is the name of the band, make sure you follow them, there's a link in the description. Just starting out their musical journey, so let's give them some support. And I'm gonna feature them in this video where we talk about the most underrated, underutilized, but maybe the coolest guitar sound. What do you think it is? Do you think it's some strange thing that nobody's heard of? Do you think it's something everyone's heard of but I have a spin on it? Or do you think it's something that's actually true? Not clickbait or hyperbole whatsoever. I hope to prove the objectivity of the sweetness of this sound in this video. The sound in question, it's an effect. And it's called delay. Yeah, let's reverse delay. And Jack, one of the guys in Hollowhead, asked me to learn a couple of their songs, as well as a Beatles song called Tomorrow Never Knows, which if you've ever heard that song, you know it's really just a long vamp. I knew we were covering this song, there had to be reverse delay involved, in that spawned the idea for this video. There are much more modern ways to use reverse delay, which we'll get to as well in this video. And finally, well, the Beatles. This is the Empress Effects Echo System. This is the pedal that I brought to the Hollowhead show, and as you can see, I'm dialing the knob over. You can see the LED light changing until I get to this reverse delay setting. This is your classic reverse delay sound. When you think the Beatles, Hendrix, or other 60s era psychedelic rock artists, this is the sound that you're thinking of. And with almost all reverse delay, I prefer to have the mix knob on whatever guitar pedal I'm using all the way up, so you don't even hear the attack of my original signal. This allows me to anticipate and create textures through repetitive licks. If sometimes it takes a second to find the right rhythm, but once you do, it's downright magical. I mean, that's just awesome. And if you get little licks down, as I mentioned, you start to figure out exactly what makes certain sounds happen and what reverse delay sounds you can dial in to get that just magical. You know when reverse delay is right and when it's just kind of noise. And that's the art. That's like the beauty of the manipulation of it. Even though you couldn't equate my fingers to what was coming out, you kind of could, right? You could see what licks were causing the reverses to become what they were. And that's the fun of this effect, and we'll get more and more into that idea. And I think I'm beginning to support my claim of the coolest guitar sound ever. Am I getting close for you? If not, continue watching. If so, continue watching. Shoegazing, gazing at your shoes, you know, that's what's going on there. In this case, a Nemesis delay from Source Audio. That is a really cool sound, and we're moving now into different uses for reverse delay than you're typically used to hearing maybe, or maybe you think of first. So that was a very long tail reverse delay. Again, the mix knob all the way up, and this is important because we don't want any sort of real sounding guitar. I want to be all the effect for reverse delay. At least that's how I love to use it. Another note about reverse delay delay is you always want your gain before your delay. You don't want to go reverse delay into a gain overdriven amp. Just doesn't sound quite as clear. I try to avoid phrasing it like making your guitar into a synth, because I don't really like that idea. Your guitar is a guitar, but it does become synth-like in that you can access the best parts of a synth with your guitar, but it's still a human sound. You know, it's not like a filter that like corrects notes or anything. If anything, it destroys your notes, and that's the beauty in it, the chaos. I mean, it sounds ridiculous. It's not usable without the reverse delay. The reverse delay is everything. All right, if I haven't proven to you that reverse delay is the coolest guitar sound, guitar effect, whatever you want to say, this might do it, because this is one of my favorite guitar pedals that I own. It's the Habit by Chase Bliss, and it does a reverse delay effect. It's really just delay, but sometimes it's reversed, and sometimes, well, all the time, I don't know what's going to happen. Unlike all the other reverse delay examples where I've been able to assess what's happening in the reverse delay based on what I'm playing on the fretboard and kind of try and mirror to create some sort of motifs. This sound I'm going to show you is complete reckless abandon, and sometimes the best stuff comes out of that formula. And if you don't have a reverse delay pedal, you can always just reverse the audio that you record. Too, I know this because I reversed Jimi Hendrix's reverse guitar solo and then reversed that, and oh man, I'm getting confused. So there you have it, the coolest guitar sound ever, and I hope you enjoyed Hollowhead. Give them a follow, there's a link down into their Instagram in the description, and I'll see you at the next one. Until then, keep shredding.
Y'all, we'd like to welcome an extremely special guest to the stage. If you're a guitar player, I'm sure you know of this dude, and he's made probably a huge impact on your guitar journey, as he has mine, and Jack's. And yeah, everybody's standing in there. Tyler.
I'm gonna cry!
Just do it on stage. Without further ado, Mr. Tyler Larson. Give it up, come on.